We use percentages as a term to describe a certain relation quantity. The basic mathematical idea is that the initial quantity multiplied by a fraction equals a new quantity. If the fraction is smaller than 1, the new quantity will be smaller than the first. And if it's bigger than 1, the new quantity will be bigger than the first. Percent is actually a fraction. And to calculate the percent of something, we use fractions. What makes percentage special is the fact that their denominator is always 100. When it comes to percentages, we call the initial quantity a whole, and the new quantity a part of the whole. Let's say the whole is a square. So we're basically dividing the whole into 100 even pieces. And then we're multiplying it with the numerator of the fraction, who represent the number of pieces we'll take out of the whole. If the numerator is 2, we'll take 2 pieces. If the numerator is 70, we will take 70 pieces. If the numerator is 150, we will take 150 pieces, and so on. This is the part. To solve percentages questions, we will use the simple formula we just created. Whole multiplied by percent equals part. For us to use this formula, we need to know how to convert the fraction into a percent symbol, and the other way around. We said that the percent is a fraction, that its denominator is always 100, so if we want to convert the symbol into a fraction, we just need to create a fraction that its denominator is 100. 50% is actually 50 divided by 100. 75% is 75 divided by 100. 120% is 120 divided by 100. When we'll have to convert a fraction into a percent, we need that the denominator will be 100. So, to convert 2/5 into a percentage, we need to go from 5 to 100 in the denominator by multiplying the 5 by 20. We'll do the same to the numerator to have an equivalent fraction. 40 divided by 100 is 40%. When solving questions, we need to arrange the data in the formula. Remember, we need 2 out of the 3 variables. Let's take a look at this example. How much is 40% out of 80? The initial quantity, the whole, is 80, because the percent is always taken out of the whole. And we are asked now, how much is 40% out of that? So 40 is our percent. We're being asked about the part. Let's place the data in the formula. 80 multiplied by 40 divided by 100 equals part. Now we cancel the zeros and get 4 times 8, and that equals 32. Another example. A certain year, a tree grows by 25% to reach 5 feet tall. How tall was the tree at the beginning of the year? Let's identify the components of the formula. The initial height, the whole, is unknown. The tree grew by 25%, so the percent is 125 because we need to add the 25% to its initial height, who is 100%. At the end of the year, he was 5 feet tall. This is the part, the new quantity. Now, we will place the numbers in the formula. X multiplied with 125 divided by 100 equals 5. Solving for x, we will find that x equals 4. The first challenge is to recognize the whole and the part. The whole is the initial quantity. It is the quantity we take the percent from. A percent out of something, that something is always the whole. The part is the quantity at the end of the process.